This is CZSurvivor, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed. And today we're going to be creating a portable hole. So I've just done the research for this, and as you can see, this is crafted with some enchanted fabric, ender pearl, and vacuous alias and permutatio, and you make that enchanted fabric in your arcane work table like so. So I've got everything set up, I've got the crafting recipe in here, and I've got everything that I need to break down, ready to go. So let's do this. Control Q. Oops. Okay, let's take two. Oops. Control Q. Q. That should be enough. And voila, the portable hole. Now you may be asking, oops. Well, I'll explain how the portable hole works right now. So, the portable hole might be kind of self-explanatory, but if you go get your suit so you can actually fly, and we come up to, let's say here, cut a hole straight through and up here. And it's pretty cool, and then it comes back to its normal self. So for example, let's say I wanted to quickly nip outside, done. Want to go back in, done. And it returns. So yeah, that's the portable hole, and it works on Vs, so Vs is drained to make it work. So don't spam it or you make break your world. But the main part of today's episode is to create my portal room, so hopefully we can get to the twilight this episode, or maybe next episode. Now I've been tossing around how to do this because I've got one major flaw in that this is going to be a 4 wide corridor when this is a 5 wide corridor, which I think is kind of a major problem. So I've been trying to think how to fix this, but I can't. So I'm just gonna build it and just have this awkward 4 wide corridor, just because that's all I can have. So let's get started with a time lapse. So first of all, I started off with 2 waypoints so I could create a central location. Here I am testing and making sure that they are correct. Now that they're correct, I need to get a circle that is exactly 50. The radius is 15, meaning the central block, so it's 29 diameter. So I got that on my first attempt, which was pretty lucky, and now I'm building a circle. Now of course I'm going to be using the website Plots, which will be on the description below, or I may just stick it in the video on screen now. So as you can see, I'm continuing to build. Now it's a weird circle, it kind of goes backwards and forwards, and I'm actually acting this out with my hands, so yeah. And now I've got a ton of sand to dig through because it keeps falling, which is very annoying, but that's what you get for living under the water. And it just keeps coming and coming and coming, and I have to keep going backwards and forwards, just making sure that I'm getting my calculations right. Well, making sure that I'm actually reading the plot right. Now that's done, I move on to putting clear glass. Now I realise at this point I have a problem, which I will explain once I have finished this time lapse, which will be very shortly. So let's get back to the actual video. So we've got a problem now, and that is that if I try bringing up plots on the right hand side of my screen, I don't know what they call it. It puts the black bits on the side in the recording. I don't think that's what you lot want to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do updates of it growing. So every so often I'll stop, come over here, and then we can have a look. Here is update 1. Now you may be struggling to see because of how dark it is underwater, but it has grown a considerable bit, and it's coming along quite nicely, and I think it's going to be a great big portal room. So I think the next snap you'll see is with it completely closed off. I've never taken quite a good look at the base from here, but you can just see everything from all the insides. It doesn't look too bad. But anywho, let's get over to what we were doing. Oh, jungle. Is the big giant dome, which, as you can see, is complete as I said it would be. Now, this dome goes practically to the surface of the water, and I'll explain why. Remember when I was trying to create that portal using those shards? Not the staff. That, let's just have a look for it. What's it called? The ancient staff. Will that create a portal up in the sky to a different biome? Well, dimension, I mean, sorry. And I need a way up, and because this is the portal room, this seems like the most logical place to put it. So I'll put it exactly right up above here, and I'll have a way to walk up to there. What the heck was that? Oh, I know what that is. Give me a second. Right, that was my editing software. I accidentally left it playing what I've been editing up currently, which was just all those time lapses. I was just shrinking them down and putting them into order. So, what have we got to do next? Well, it's going to be some more time lapse. I'm going to build the pathway that comes up diagonally to here, and then, of course, not this episode, probably off camera, I've got to put another dome, which is getting very close to over here. Ooh. Might need to demolition that, but that's okay, we can sort that later. And this will be the final dome. Now, this base is huge, I've just realised. Just actually realised how big it is. And originally, this would have been even bigger if I had done my original design, which would not have fitted in this ocean, which was to have that somewhere like there, and then had these coming off every side, which was what I was going to do on a server that I was playing with my friends. But anywho, let's get to the time lapse of me making this before I run out of time in the videos. Right, so start off by getting out of the room with the portable hole, and then we start laying down the foundations, well, the stone brick walls for the diagonal corridor. As you can see, I'm doing. I had to dig out some ground so it can go in because the sea is so unlevel. Throwing in, stupid squid keeps getting in the way. They're so derpily annoying. And we're getting rid of some sand just so I can place it in, and we'll finish off the other side. Then we get back out to the room and we start adding glass. Now, I had an original design in my head which I had to change whilst I was doing this, was that it wouldn't work because of how diagonal blocks work in Minecraft. So yeah, but it didn't really affect the overall look of it because I came up with something that looks just good. Now there I started breaking some blocks and then realised actually I don't want to. So I'll explain why that is in a second, because I'm just doing the other side, and as we speed along, and we're done. So the reason why I didn't break it is because, as you can see here, if you can, with the darkness, is I'm placing the glass on top of those blocks, so I have something to lean on, and then I am putting on a roof, just a simple glass roof, so nothing special. Then we'll be done. So I'll fill this up with sand, and then we'll be back with some more video. I'll probably go into another time lapse. So yeah. Right, just cutting in between, but I just wanted to show you this. I was having a look through my ME network, and I've just realised I've set this to the most number of items I've got, and nearly got 1,000,000 cobblestone. That's okay. And I was going through, and then I saw how many wither skeleton skulls I've got, and then I'm like, that's ridiculous. I've got more wither skeleton skulls than I've got some of the most easy to acquire items in the game. Some of these are capped, for example the rubber and the neverwort and the sugarcane, they all never grow. I've got a ton of creosote, but it's ridiculous how much quantum dust I've got, and that mod only got added recently, so that's ridiculous. So anywho, right. Let's see what we're going to say. I think what the next step would be is I've just cleared this all out of sand. This took forever. Now I noticed there was one minor problem with this, and it was one higher. That's why it was one higher than what I thought it would be, and that's why it was right near the surface. When I was saying it in that video, I was like, but that shouldn't be. And I've realised why. It's because I put that one too high. So you may call this cheaty or you may not. I don't know, but I didn't want to rebuild that all, so I just stuck the world in MC Edit and nudged it down one block. If you call that cheaty, I've cheated. Hands up. But I don't think anyone wants to rebuild an entire dome like that, because it is way too big to be done. So I'll go clear out this and then we'll get on to another time-lapse decoration. What the heck? Why is there a flying slime? I just came back from Aquarium World because I was just sorting some things out, and I have acquired myself a one and only. Oh, I know why. Oh, I haven't told you about them, have I? Hey, slime. Right. Whee! Bye bye. Up you go. Right. Those are arcane levitators from Formcraft. Now, I've decided to put these in here. Now, why is there two? Well, unfortunately, in this version of it, Formcraft, which is Formcraft 3, these will only ever take you up or take you down by being beneath them. Whereas in Formcraft 4, which is the next version, you can hold shift to go back down. But hey, it looks cool, and I've got plans for something to go here. So yeah, so let me get, oh right, and well, I might as well explain this as well. This is energized glowstone, your liquefied glowstone, and down there, if you can see, there's, well, that block there through the glass is the source block, and it's just flying all the way up here, and you get that by sticking it in your, where is it, one of the machines here, and there's a sawmill, a magma crucible. So yeah, sawmill just turns wood planks into 6 wood and a bit of sawdust. So yeah, right, let me finish off emptying that area and then I'll be back. So first of all, we start off by creating the floor. I start off with stone bricks. Now this is going to be slightly different to the other pathways I've got in my base due to how diagonal blocks work. It's very confusing and annoying. As you can see, I've still got another 2 block gap on the sides, where actually I'd really prefer to just have the one. So as you can see, I've used quarried bricks and quarried blocks. Just finishing off the quarried blocks, and then I'll go back to stone bricks to finish it off on both sides, and then some quarried blocks down the middle. So we have a nice clean thing. It does look a little bit repetitive and annoying, but it looks a bit better once I get the walls in, which we'll be doing next. In go some torches, and we're done. Now we'll start with the right side, and we'll be alternating between my normal pattern, which I've been using throughout the base, and I've got the last block wrong. I'll change that in a sec. Then I'm going to put, I've got the name of the blocks now. There, I've just realised I've got fancy stone brick and I've got the chiselled stone brick, the circular ones. Do the same thing for the bottom as I did to the top, just like the rest of my base. Get that done, and then we switch over to the other side, and here we go. Keep clicking, and we get all the way done. Break the tops again, and then we have some fun with a squid that gets very annoying, because they are just so annoying, squids, and will never leave you alone when you're in the water. I don't know why. So here we go, continue to do, and we're done. Unfortunately, we're running out of time left to record this video. Well, I haven't got much time before I have to go somewhere else. So, I'm going to wrap this video up early. I still haven't finished that. But, before we finish, I want to do one more thing. Now, this has been a great thing to edit. If you may have guessed that I've been editing this as been going along. But, hey. So, what did I want to create? I wanted to create, I can never spell wireless right for some reason, is these. Now, I'm going to need, as of now, I'll need one in this central area, one there, so that's 3, plus another 2, that's 5. I'll create 5 for now. And you can put up to 10 of these boosters into each one, so I need 50 of these, and then I need one more thing, which is a... I've spelt wireless wrong again. Wireless, one of these. I don't quite have what I need for that in stock, do I? So what do I need for that? An energy cell. Just... How many ones that? 4, was it? And I'm missing a resource or something. Create. Have I run out of glass? Can I have some glass? Glass, please. Right. Must have been crafting then. Let's get one of them. Put you back. Put you in there. Then ask for... Okay. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you in there actually. As for the fluix crystal. Okay, what am I missing? Fluix dust. Am I missing? Oh, I'm missing some stuff. Right, let's go get this stuff sorted. Let's hop down below because we haven't got enough time. Actually, I'm just going to teach the system how to make this because it's just annoying. No. I want to do that, and I want to do that. The only 2 things I haven't encoded. Oops, clicking on the wrong things. Let's get to here, stick them in here. I'll have to do some tidying up in that. So, wire, and I want one of these. I can take those 5. I could take those 50, and there I go. Now you charge these up in one of these, so we'll just stick that in there whilst it gains some power. Almost done. 200k, I don't know what that's measured in, whether it's EU or something else, but anywho. So, we've got that. Now, we need to connect this up. So, we'll want to put it in a central location for each area, so... Well, central-ish. I can just get... Okay, that's annoying. Break that. And can I get you there? Right. I want to put you back there before I break everything. Whoa, oops. Fly down. And put... I think it's only... Oh, 16. Oh, that's a lot more than what I first thought. Right, I'm going to have to create a lot more. But basically that's what that does. And then if I get this, and if I put this in here, and set that there, and I've got a lot of stuff on this network. If I can access my ME terminal from here. Doesn't have a crafting thing, but hey, it's a portable access terminal. So what I'm going to do is get rid of some stuff. Now, I think instead of having these crafting terminals, I'll have crafting monitors instead. So if I ask this system to craft something, then it'll craft it, and we're nearly finished with the nether wart, I'm guessing. I might change this so it's the signal turns off the harvesters, not the planters. But hey, so we'll want to stick one in here, so let's fly down. Well, can't... Ow, ow, you slime. Punchy, punchy, punchy. Thank you. Right, where was that? Oh yes, I wanted to put one of these in the centre. Let's get the central location. Actually, let's break you. and put you in there. So we should have access here. Oh, I wonder, can I just wait that for a second and see how far that other one... No, it's not far enough. Okay, that's okay. So we have access all the way out here, and then I'll do another one over there. Now, I'm not quite sure how much it does, but it's okay. I'm changing that. That's not going to be like... Well, actually, yeah, it can be. I'll have... Nah, I don't know. That, just ignore for now. I haven't quite decided. So, that's that. So, all I've got to do is put these in the rest of them, and then problem solved. We're all done. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Leave a like. Stay well, and Survivor out.